I need some coffee.
Oh my god. Get coffee.
How's that donut?
Good.
Well, it is kind of early in the morning. We went to see The Incredibles last night.
Late.
You could see from the opening. But we went late. We went at like 9 o'clock, and we didn't get home till
11.
I was like almost midnight, probably. Because at the very beginning, and we'll say this, and you'll see it, there's a little animated short at the beginning of... as you can tell, it's pretty funny. I don't want to give too much away. You'll definitely want to see it. You'll enjoy it, but there's one part in it where everyone's like, what just happened? And that kind of explains it a little bit better. So we saw The Incredibles 2. I guess we'll give you, you want to help give a little brief rundown of what's going on? Just to let you know, I've got my coffee this morning. Holden's got his donut.
Well, superheroes are illegal.
Right.
And they try and save it.
And I guess it kind of starts off at the beat, like right when the other movie ended, basically. Yeah. And the superhero team family helps stop someone, and they do a whole lot of damage. So everyone comes out and says, "This can't happen anymore. You should have not had so much damage. Shouldn't have been so crazy and causing all this destruction. You could have done a lot easier." So then they start to make superheroes illegal, right?
Legal.
Well, illegal.
And then legal.
Illegal.
And then legal.
Yeah, but that's later. Anyway, so not to give too much information away about the plot, but basically they have to kind of go into hiding, and then some multi-millionaire, billionaire comes and says, "Hey, let's try to work to make superheroes legal again, and let me help you." And of course, there's always a bad guy.
Make superheroes great again.
So, the family ends up, on all kinds of zany adventures to try to defeat the bad guy. Elastigirl kind of gets into the spotlight. It's kind of, it turns into her movie a little bit, and she helps bring about maybe peace with superheroes. And then, of course, that's when things go awry. And, we don't want to give a whole bunch of spoilers away, but that's basically the gist of what happens. So let's go ahead and let's give our review of, maybe let's give a grade from A being the best to F being the worst. Holden, what is your grade for The Incredibles 2? Do you want me to wait for you to finish your donut first? That's okay, you can do it. You give it a B?
No, an A minus.
A minus. Okay, so why would you give it that minus?
Because I don't know. Well, I guess it's an A.
Hey, if it's an A minus to you, it's an A minus. It is
not
what
A
it
minus.
is. Okay.
I just added a minus because I'm bored.
That's fine. I'll go with an A. I think an A is good.
But you fell asleep during it.
Okay, I briefly fell asleep but it was definitely not a part that was a major part of the action or important. But I mean, it was late at night. We went late. And of course the previews take, 20, 25 minutes. And then the short took another 10 minutes.
And I like it. I would rather just see the short.
The short was pretty good. It's worth going to the movie just to see that.
It's funny though. I'll go again just.
So you give it an A. What was your favorite part besides the short?
I don't want to give any spoilers. I don't know. The whole movie.
Whole movie. Well, let's see. I give it an A, and I would say my favorite part, which I think this is on the preview, so it's okay to say, is that Jack gets powers. And I tell you what, Jack, the baby, basically steals the show of the whole movie. He makes it so much of a better movie because of the funny things that happen with him getting powers, and they start learning that he's getting powers, and so he's really an integral part of the entire movie, and especially the funny parts of him getting powers and trying to figure all that out. So Holden gives it an A. I give it an A. Any closing thoughts about The Incredibles? I mean, would you tell people?
Double A battery.
Would you say you need to go watch this movie? This is very important for you to watch this movie. Is that what you
Yes,
say to
it's
people?
awesome.
All right, it is an awesome movie. It is a good movie. And of course, we know that there are a lot of stuff happening at the parks. Donut's gone. We know that a lot of stuff is happening at the parks that are including The Incredibles. You got The Incredible Summer at Walt Disney World, where they're doing a bunch of cool stuff and turning Tomorrowland into, kind of an incredible area. And then, of course, you've got Disneyland with the Incredicoaster coming up, and then a bunch of Pixar stuff at Pixar Pier. There's lots of stuff going on at the parks that are including The Incredibles. And I would say after 14 years, the sequel is worth seeing. And I think that Disney and Pixar did a great job of turning such a good movie into an equally good sequel. So, on the advice of Diz lovers, we say go see this movie, right?
Yes, it's
All right.
awesome.
Go see the movie. And, as always,
See ya real soon.